Hello world! I have some good news. As you can see in my background, I received an email just a few moments ago and it says that congratulations, I have successfully passed the Google Certified Educator Level 1 exam, and now I am a certified Google Educator up until 2023. So I'm here to share to you how I did it. And you know what? I never studied, I didn't practice, I didn't review before taking the exam. I just took it right away, and thank God I'm not certified. So today, I'm gonna share to you how I did it or how I aced the exam without studying, without reviewing. And but just a disclaimer, since the exam also has a non-disclosure agreement, I cannot divulge to you or share to you some clues or hints, or I could not tell you some questions. But I'm here at least to guide you and somehow inspire you to take the exam as well. So if you ask me when is the best time to take the exam, the answer is now. So what exactly is a Google Certified Educator exam and who can actually take this exam? So um, these certifications are actually, of course, as you know it, this is given by Google. And anyone can actually take this for as long as you are 13 years and older. But this is highly favorable for those who are teaching, who are mentoring, who are training. This could be added, of course, in your resume. I myself, I am a university part-time instructor, so this could actually help me in my credentials. And so um, this is a 2 to 3 hour exam, or actually the maximum is 3 hours. And this actually assesses your ability to use and integrate a wide range of Google for Education tools and technologies in the classroom. So there is also a level two, but it doesn't necessarily follow that you have to pass or you have to take the level one exam to go to the level two. Even if you take level two first before level one, that is okay. Level 2 has a wider range of Google for Education tools and technologies. So basically, level 1 has some of the basics of the Google tools, while level 2 has actually a wider range and it is more in depth. Now, um, if you want to become a certified trainer for Google, you have to pass both level 1 and level 2. And I myself, I am planning to become a Google trainer, certified by Google. So this is the first step for me to get there. And maybe if ever I take level 2 and I pass level 2, I might do another video sharing to inspire you to take the exam. So if you ask how much this is or is this free, the answer is there is a payment. The Google Certified Educator Level 1 exam is $10. The Level 2 is $25. And that for the trainer certificate, it is $15. So um, it might be painful for our pockets, but let's take it as an investment. The certificate has a validity of up to 3 years. So you can make the most out of those 3 years with these certificates, most especially that you are certified by no less than Google. So in the payment procedure, if I could remember, what was being asked was a credit card. But I tried my debit card, which is actually Metrobank, and it still works. So you can try your debit cards. Maybe they can also they can make the payment successful. So how do you take the exam? What are the steps or what are the procedures in taking the exam? First, you have to create an account in Criterion. You have to create an account and log in. So Criterion is actually the arm of Google for their exams. And then you will have to select an exam. Um, Make sure that you take the correct label, or you register for the exam that you want. You can do level 1 or level 2, but of course you could not take the trainer certification exam without passing both the level 1 and level 2 certifications. Then once you have paid for your registration, there will be an email that will be given to you, um, sending the exam information, and it may take up to 1 day. So please be patient. It doesn't actually they don't give you automatically the exam details, so you have to wait. But if it is already more than 24 hours and you still haven't received, make sure that it is not in the spam folder, and you can email them for the follow-up or for the update of your examination. So in an email, once you are verified, you will be given with your credentials, or um, with your email address and password for you to take the examination. You will not use your personal email to be taking the exam, but rather in the verification email, you have your own credentials that will be given, and so you have to use such. And you have up to 8 days to take the exam, or else after 8 days after receiving the email verification, your exam will be forfeited. Okay, so if you ask me when is the best time to take the exam, I would say that it would be in the wee hours. I took it at 12 a.m., and so I didn't experience much of bugs or internet traffic. And it was actually also advised um, by them, by Google, to take it not on a Friday afternoon, I think, because there is so much traffic every Friday. And it is actually advised to take it midnight or early morning, as in dawn, or yeah. So, by the way, a webcam is needed for the examination. So, while you are taking the exam, there is a window there that shows yourself. Actually, the exam is being proctored, and of course, this is to eliminate cheating during the exam. So, um, the exam has two parts. The first one is a combination of multiple choice and a drag and drop style of examination. So there is no fill in the blanks question or type of exam. All questions have choices. The second part of the exam is an activity-based task exam. So you will be given um, a Google for Education credentials, as what I have told you a while ago, and you have to hover and you have to do the tasks or activities that are being asked. So, apart from the multiple choice and drag and drop, you have to do actual hovering and maneuvering of Google application. So, what are the coverage of the exam, or what are the questions that might be asked, and what are the activities? So, you just have to study on the basic Google Workspace tools and platforms like Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Forms, and also Google Classroom. Then you also have to know how to use Gmail and contacts and Google Groups. also Google Calendar, Google Tasks, Hangouts, Google Chrome, Google Search. I think basically that's all. So, as what I have told you and as what I am proud of, um, I never studied, I never reviewed, I never practiced. So, from the moment that I received my email verification or my email saying that I could already take the exam, I immediately took the exam. Perhaps it is an advantage if you are a usual and habitual Google user or a Google account user. If you make use of Google Forms, of your Gmail, always, then that is a factor for you not to study anymore or not to review and practice because the questions and even the activities are actually practical questions and practical tasks. So I just use my stock knowledge, or I would just remember how I do things or how I do stuff and tools of Google. So that's one thing that motivated me not to study anymore. And if you're just a casual user of Google, then I would suggest that you practice and you make use or um, you make use of the Google applications. Um, you have to practice and you have to hover the basic stuff or the basic um, things that you have to know in hovering these applications. So the level one exam more or less has some practical and basic hovering and maneuvering of this Google product. So I am not sure of what the difference is between the level one and level two exam because I still have to take level two. But in the future, if I have already taken them, then I might share the difference between the two. And so, if you have questions, you can feel free to ask me. And once again, I could not tell you in depth of what are the questions that came out because part and parcel of taking the examination is you agreeing to the terms and conditions and agreeing to a non-disclosure agreement. So I wish you luck in taking the exam. And once again, it is no exam is hard for someone who really gave an effort to practice and to know things. So for you not to waste your um, payment, I suggest that you really take the time in giving your effort and giving your best. So I wish you all the best. So by the way, there are no scores that will be given once you pass or once you fail the examination. There is an email that says congratulations, but um, there is no overview of how your exam went, what are the scores. So even if you ask them, I believe that due to the NDA and due to the confidentiality of the questions, I think that's what they are considering for not providing the results that much. So I received the email notification after the exam for about after 2 days. So it takes time to have your exam verified. So the results do not yield automatically, or it does not happen overnight, since there is actually someone who will really check your examinations. So as you noticed here, I am publicly displaying my certificate. This is already my actual certificate, but this is actually allowed by Google. Um, um, they have a blockchain level encryption in their certificate. So no matter how I publicly display my certificate, it is okay. And they even told me that I can feel free to share to everyone of this achievement. And so I think that's all. Once again, good luck if you will take your exam, and let us be certified by Google in the future. So thank you very much, and until next time, bye bye.